Testing, 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 testing. Be back in a moment. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Shelbyville High School, home of the Rams. Newton Eagle Baseball live here on Eagle Eye Sports Network this afternoon. Nice, cool afternoon on a nice drive up north to Shelbyville, Illinois. Braden Wise here alongside Colin Harris for the broadcast today. Thanks for joining us here, and Colin, will be a good broadcast here for some Newton Eagle Baseball in Shelbyville, Illinois. Chilly, but a nice day for baseball.
Oh, yeah, it's a brisk afternoon here, barely topping 50 degrees, but happy to be here and got the sun out. Can't complain, I guess.
Sun's out better than it was earlier this morning. This morning was a little rough, but nonetheless, we're live here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Eagles taking the pregame, set to go here in just a moment, and we will have your starting lineups in the first pitch coming up here around 4:30. And we're going to step aside and make sure everything's working good. Let us know how we're doing in the chat here, and we will talk to you in just a moment. Thanks for watching. Back to the broadcast here in Shelbyville, Illinois. Braden Wise alongside Colin Harris. Nice day. Everything here in Shelbyville, Illinois. Colin, Newton Eagles been off to a pretty hot start this year, coming in at 10-1 on the season, and we've been fortunate enough to be able to umpire a couple of those games. We had the stripes on yesterday and turning it back to the headset, as we love to see. But nonetheless, Eagles 10-1 on the season, lost their first game of the year to Mascoutah, and after that it's been on a roll. Eagles won a big one a couple weeks ago. I think it was Effingham. They beat Effingham 4-3. That was a heck of a game to umpire there, and a lot of great pitching there from Drake Wolf and Carson Barthamy, per usual. And then a big win there last Friday up against the Cumberland Pirates, and that was a no-hitter win.
Getting a win and getting no hit in the same day is not something you see very often.
I think how the run scored, it was Dom swinging strikeout in the dirt, got to first base, advanced safely, and stole a base.
Got moved up on a balk.
Moved up on a balk, and then I can't remember what else happened after that.
Another error, and then another error got him in.
on second baseman. But no, nonetheless, going to be a great day for baseball here. Colin, Newton Eagles played some pretty big games this year and won some pretty good games in single-handedly order either way. But Shelbyville, they're no slouch either on the season.
I know. Shelbyville coming in at 5-2, 1-0 in their conference. Max Preps has them ranked 208th in the state of Illinois, all classes. All close games for them so far this year. At least the games they've had listed here online, 5-2 overall. Every game except one decided by 1 run or less.
Wow.
They beat Sullivan 11-0, and then the rest 2 extra inning games, 9-8 against Cumberland in 9 innings, 2 extra inning games, and then another one against Tri-County, where they took the loss 5-4 in 8 innings. But every game's been close. Their 2 losses were both by 1 run, one to Marshall and one to Tri-County.
Marshall, one of the LIC contenders this year. They're pretty good. They got the Pew boy. He's doing pretty well for them this year on the mound.
Yep.
He's going to LTC to play baseball, and the Marshall Lions, not a bad squad this year for baseball. And Tri-County, that's Kansas, Oakland, and somebody else. But nonetheless, some pretty good baseball we're going to see today, hopefully here. A little bit different. I'm not sure who is on the bump today. On the bump will be Carson Barthamy. That'll be the senior wearing the number 16 jersey here tonight. Carson, he throws a lot of strikes. He can break the plate. He can just work all the way around it. It's just location for Bart. He does a good job at it.
Changes speeds well. I mean, has a really good breaking ball he can turn to at about any count. He's pretty comfortable throwing it early in counts, late in counts, full counts, ahead, and doesn't matter. If
anybody knows about these kids' strike zone, it's probably you and I, because about half of the games when they were kids, we've been behind the plate for them or in the field. And they're just a fun group to watch, and we're glad to be able to broadcast it here today. But nonetheless, getting closer here to game time, and we're going to take a short break and send it back for some sponsors. Thanks for listening. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance? At Farley Agency, we take the time to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Stop by, give us a call, and experience service that puts you first. Farley Agency, Newton, Illinois, local service you can trust. Call them at 618-783-4421. Game time isn't the only place where smart plays matter. At your local bank, Crossroads Bank, we help you make the winning financial decisions every day. From checking and savings to loans and investments, we've got your game plan covered. Crossroads Bank in Effingham, Illinois, helping you win on and off the field. Contact them today at 217-347-7751. Back to Shelbyville High School here. Braden Wise and Colin Harris on the call. Jared Tharp in the live chat saying sounding good, looking good.
Appreciate it, Jared.
Jarrett back at McLean Motors, one of the fine sponsors we were able to show on there, doing a fine job. As we're about to get set off here, and I will try to update that scoreboard. Might need to blow it up a little more. I'm going to try to do that right now, make it a little bigger for you guys to see. And get it centered up there. Home plate and umpires are ready to go. A little bit different, Colin. We've done a lot of umpiring in our life. We haven't called a baseball game before, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, never been on this side of the game.
Nonetheless, Eagles are led at the plate this year by Quincy Fulton, the sophomore. Batting average around 548, OBP 682, and OPS 1.617. Slugging percentage at .935. That's OPS, on-base percentage, plus slugging percentage. That's pretty good little stat put together there.
Usually anything over 1,000 is what you're shooting for.
Hey.
1.6 is that's
what
getting the job done.
Nonetheless, for Newton, once again, they're led by Quincy Fulton at the plate, followed up by Drake Wolf, Don Botzel, Reed Tharp, David Ferguson. But nonetheless, we're going to go through the starting lineups here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Find us on YouTube, Newton Athletics-EESN on the YouTube handle dial. Nonetheless, we're going to go through them starting lineups. Newton will be the away team here today in their blue jerseys with orange lettering, orange numbering, and gray pants. And at the first base position be number 24, Quincy Fulton. And in the two-hole position, number 15, center fielder, David Ferguson. And in the three-hole, the number 4 shortstop, Drake Wolf. Number 9, Dominic Botzel at catcher. Reed Tharp, number 25, DHing today for Chance Mulvey. Chance Mulvey will be playing the field at the second base position. And it'll be number 14, Gavin Meinhardt, playing the hot corner at third base. Carson Barthamy on the bump. Wearing the number 16 jersey, Dexter Fulton. In left field, wearing the number 3 jersey, and Maddox Horner, the sophomore, wearing the number 6 jersey in right field. And then, Colin, you have the Shelbyville lineup.
Yeah, they've got on the bump today, they're going to have Brady Clark. I don't have much on him on their Max Preps, but
yeah.
I'm not a member, so I can't access all of their
That's
stats
all right.
on here. But leading off for him, they got Brady Brinketer playing second base. He's wearing number 13. And then hitting second is Rylan Murphy playing catcher. Third is Austin Ulmer playing right field. Those three guys are their top 3 hitters, coming in at around 400 at the plate this year. OBP's all around 500, so that top of the order is going to be a real challenge for Newton to get through.
Yep.
And then coming up after that, we got Will Sturrett playing first, Colin Jones playing center, Brady Clark once again on the hill hitting 7th. Hitting 8th is Brewer Wakeland, and he's playing shortstop. And then Reed Dragovin playing third. And then rounding out the lineup is, I have him down, where's he at on here? Colin Wells will be DHing for Tyler Gilman in left. And that'll round out the Shelbyville lineup for today.
On the bump, once again, number 9, Brady Clark, the junior. And he is a tall young lad out there on the bump.
Yeah, they got some big kids here in purple out there tonight.
Definitely. And one thing I'm going to point out here, I'm going to try to get this here on the camera angle. There is a huge in right field here, if I can get it to focus in on it. Nonetheless, it is a huge hill out there.
It's about a 15-foot elevation change there from 250 out to 295 or whatever that is in the corner.
We'll try to keep the scoreboard updated for you here today. And we cannot thank everybody enough for tuning in here today. Quincy Fulton's going to get things started off here. Quincy wearing the number 24 jersey, number 1. And the batting lineup set to go up against the number 9 of Brady Clark from Shelbyville High School, Rams. First pitch set to go 2 minutes early, and it'll be in the dirt, ball 1. As the count goes to 1-0, 0-0 here. As it's going to be a great day for baseball action here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Second one swung on and missed. That'll be 1-1 count as the sophomore of Quincy Fulton steps into the right-handed batter's box one more time. 1-1 as Clark is set to deal. Clark, nice curveball. Couldn't quite catch the corner or anything there. I'll make it 2-1. David Ferguson will be up to bat next for the Newton Eagles. And the 2-1 delivery. A little high. Ball 3. Just above the letters there, I assume. I'll make it 3-1, Colin.
Yeah, it just came in a little high and tight, look like.
And the 5th pitch is underway. That'll be a strike 2, full count. Oh, inside fastball.
Fulton doing a good job as a leadoff there, working the count.
Yes.
Get 5 pitches early right away on.
Colin, you need a paperweight over there.
I know, it's blown around everywhere.
Here you go. See if you can help with that. That'll be ball 4. Outside ball 4. I'll put Quincy Fulton on first base. Bring up Dave Ferguson, the senior. The number 15 jersey batting from the left side of the plate here today. Fulton gets ready to go at first base, and 15 of Mr. Ferguson steps in. Runner on first from the stretch. Clark, high ball. They're going to throw second base too wide. Fulton was already on his way back. Not sure the mismatch there. They were really looking for the steal sign. Quincy Fulton was not.
Yeah.
Must not have been.
I don't know why they threw that.
I'm not sure either, but nonetheless, we've seen some wild things. We've seen some wild things last night, Colin, at Newton.
Yeah, we did.
It was
an absolute barn burner.
It was a
pitcher's duel and a barn burner. Just depends on when you were watching the game.
Yeah, I mean, that JV game, that was the longest JV game I've been a part of for quite some time. But nonetheless,
Effingham escaped with the 18-15 win over Newton.
yes. And the 0-1. I guess they called the first one a strike. I didn't realize that. 1-1. Fulton still on first base here. 1-1 delivery from the stretch from Brady Clark. Ferguson at bat. Pitch, no. And
they're by a mile.
No good. It's going to be ball, and it'll be second base for Quincy Fulton. He gets on 2. Nice steal there for Quincy. Making it ball number 2, 2-1. Clark set to go from the hill. Long pause. Pitching, stealing is Fulton. Fulton slides in. Ball is loose. He's going to go home. Fulton's going to make it all the way home on the wild pitch, and that'll be ball 4. And the first run for the Newton Eagles. That'll put Ferguson on first. And 1 run for the Newton Eagles. Good job there for Quincy, being hands up, ready to go. Slid on that one, but could not quite haul it in for the Shelbyville Rams. Nonetheless, 1-0. Newton Eagles take a first lead here, as that'll be 2 straight walks for Brady Clark from Shelbyville. First one is a ball for Drake Wolf. Drake steps in from the right side of the plate. A 1 pitch.
Turned on that one.
That's a long strike, Colin. It's still a strike in the playbook, buddy.
Very long strike there from Drake Wolf.
Yes, it is. 1-1's the count. Runner on first is Ferguson, and it'll be Drake Wolf stepping in from the right side. 1-1 from Clark after the foul ball. Nice hanging curveball. Could not quite catch the zone, as that'll bring it 2-1 on the count. Pitchers just out. Brady Clark having to work here today.
Yep. Eagles showing a lot of discipline at the plate here, not chasing really anything so far.
And the pickoff move to first, no good. Count is 2-1 here. Thank you, Jarrett. Says we're sounding great. Scoreboard updated, 1-0. Newton leads Shelbyville as the count is 2-1. 2-1 delivery from Clark. Nice straight up the middle ball there from Drake Wolf. That's going to be a single. That'll move Dave Ferguson to second with no outs. Eagles on first and second. They'll bring up Dom Botzel, the catcher. Dom's had a heck of a bat this year in the 4-hole position, and a great catcher. He don't let much past him. I know when I'm behind the plate and Dom's behind the plate, you don't have to worry about getting hit. Dom does a great job.
Yeah, he's a brick wall back there. You feel safe behind Dom.
Clark. Oh, delivery. straight down center, and it'll be a ground ball to the shortstop. Bobbles it, sends it to second, and that'll be safe, or excuse me, out at second. That'll be the first out, and that'll move runners to third and first. Now on the fielder's choice from Dom Botzel. Dom's going to get a courtesy runner of Eli Wolf. Great hit, Dom, as he gets one in scoring position, and there will be one out on the scoreboard. That out was a 6-4 put out. Fielder's choice, I believe.
Yeah.
You said FC?
I did say FC on that.
That's right. That will put number 25, Reed Tharp, on the left-handed side. Nice pitch and hit right between the first and the second baseman. That'll score another run, and that'll be Reed Tharp lighting up the bats here on the 0-0 delivery. That'll put a runner on first and second, and another run scored for the Eagles here. That makes it 2-0. Eagles up pretty good here to start things off.
Yeah. Tharp just jumping on that one early.
You know, when
No
you
hesitation.
feel confident with the bat like Tharp does, you just got to say go. One out, 2-0. Newton Eagles lead. Ground ball left side. Third baseman steps on it, gets it to first, a double play, and that'll be the inning. Eagles get out of this one here, 2-zip. The Eagles up here after the first inning. We'll be back in just a moment. When it comes to your money, confidence matters. A financial advisor like Willows can help you navigate the ups and downs and stay focused on your goals. With the right guidance, your future is within reach. Contact Will Oaks with Eckhart Financial Group in Altamont, Illinois. Thrivent Financial, 618-483-6167. Back to Shelbyville High School, a breezy day. Kind of in the shade, going to be shady here after a bit. But nonetheless, Eagles up 2-zip here in the bottom of the first, and Carson Bartholomew will be on the bump to start things off for the Eagles here in the bottom of the first. And Shelbyville is going to send up to the plate number 13 of Brady Brinkoder, and Collins got the top of the first, how the Eagles got their runs.
Top of the first, Quincy Fulton works the count really well as the leadoff hitter and gets a walk, getting to first, and then he steals second, steals third, and they overthrow third, and he comes right home for that first run. Dave Ferguson takes a walk, and Drake Wolf hits him around, gets him up to first and second, and Bossel with a fielder's choice, and then Reed Tharp drives him in from third on a rip to right. And that's how they got their 2 runs there in the top of the first. And an inning-ending double play by Gavin Meinhardt on a rip ball down the third baseline that Shelbyville made a great play on.
Bart, first pitch of the game is high, but it's going to be a sky fly ball left field, set to go. Under it camped is Fulton. He's going to get the haul one in for 1 out, and that will send us for the second batter up in the lineup, Rylan Murphy. He's a junior. Eagles came here and played football a couple years ago. for the first game of the season.
Yep.
It's our first football broadcast I believe me and Jarrett ever did by ourselves. Second batter, hanging curveball from Bart up and on the, just catches that left side of the box. Gets that one to go, make that strike one. Bart set to go. Carson Barthamy, the senior. Low and inside. That's going to be ball one. Bart painting the corners and trying to find a strike here, doing a fine job at it on a 1-1 count, one out on the F7 to get things started off. Ball right field set to go. Horner has to track up that hill, and that's going to be off the top of the poly on the fence. That's going to be a ground rule double, I guess. Hit the poly and came back in and caught it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a runner on second, I believe. I was not expecting that. Feel bad.
I thought that was way gone.
Horner had to take the plow off to go up that hill.
You almost got to crawl with that thing.
Man, that's about like going up a hurdle.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, ball's back in play now. We got a runner on second for Shelbyville on the ground rule double, I guess you could say. 2-0, Newton leads, one out, and Bart is set to deal. Curveball high to number 15, Awesome Ulmer. Ulmer has a little Newton blood in him as well, and that'll be ball one. Bart in the stretch, runner on second, 1-0 count, deals here, high ball. It'll be a foul ball. And I hope that doesn't take out our computer.
And it misses us by about 20 feet, so we're good.
You know, I didn't think I was going to need a mask today, but we might need one. I need a helmet or something.
I had an eye on it. You weren't in danger.
1-1's the count. Ball's back in play. Carson from the stretch here. Honest lead at second. Ball low. PFP. Make a 1-3 put out. And the runner will advance to third base. I'll make it 2 outs on the scoreboard. 2 down. And the count is 0-0. Set to go will be number 2 in the Shelbyville purple jersey. They got purple jerseys and white lettering. Will Sturrett, the junior. Cars. Pitch. At the noggin.
That one
be a ball.
Didn't quite bite for him that time. That was a little bit flatter of a breaking pitch.
Yeah. Didn't get the hand on top. Barthme, 1-0 delivery high. Once more, a foul ball out of play. Let us know how we're doing live chat, guys. Give us a like, subscribe, and much, much more to Newton Athletics-EESN. Cannot thank all you guys for tuning in here to Newton Eagle Baseball today. As a 1-1 delivery is set to go. 2 outs for the Eagles. Barthamy's nice pitch there on the outside corner. A little too much outside. About to go was Sturrett, but nonetheless brings up 2-1. Nice pitch there from Cars. 2-0, Newton Eagles lead on a wild throw to third and a
Reed Tharp single.
Barthamy pitches one in. That's going to be Sturrett gets on base here, and a run scores for Shelbyville. One in between the gap between third base and shortstop, and that will be 2 outs, 1 runner on first base for the Shelbyville Rams, and 1 run for Shelbyville.
Action-packed first inning here. Both teams' bats came alive already, coming up early.
Definitely so. Nice day for baseball here in Shelbyville. Runner on first. Barthamy delivers low, foul ball, and that'll put the count to 0-1. Let us know how we're doing live chat once again. Like, subscribe to us here. We're having fun as the Eagles are up 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first inning, Barthamy from the stretch with a number 16 jersey. Stirred on first. Honest lead. The 0-1 delivery. fly ball out of play in the Pines. That'll be strike 2. Working ahead is Bartholomew. He's done a pretty good job at it today. Start things off here. Could get out of this one here with a hanging curveball.
Done a great job. We still got a low pitch count.
Yes, definitely.
Hasn't thrown more than 4 pitches to a single batter.
0-2 delivery after the foul ball. 2-1. Eagles lead, bottom of the first. Runner on first for Shelbyville. And Bartholomew in the stretch. 0-2. Set to go. Shot in. Strikeout. Backwards K. And the Eagles get out of this one. Be back in a moment for the top of the second. Thanks for tuning in. Back to the broadcast here, 2-1. Eagles lead here, top second, set to go, no outs, and up to bat will be number 16, Bartholomew, trying to help himself out here. Got out of that one as good as he could there with the bats coming alive for Shelbyville.
Oh, yeah. Just probably needs to do a little more nibbling, less out over the heart of the plate, but pretty good inning all in all. Kept it low pitch count, pretty efficient.
Ball 1, start things off here low and away from the right-handed Bartholomew. Amy Harris says both are doing a great job. Thanks, Amy. And Coach Harris, I assume he'll be watching as well today. Oh, he's probably got a game today.
Nope, they don't.
No game today? No JV game today, nonetheless. Little Wolfie 18 says, great job. Thanks, Ross. And the pitch.
That's
hit on there. Nice little poke of a hit for Bartholomew. He'll advance to first safely, as I assume we'll go for the courtesy runner for Bart being our pitcher.
Yep.
And that courtesy runner will be Wyatt Oaks. Logan's his brother.
Yes, younger brother. Well, Logan's the older
Logan's
brother.
the older brother. So that'll put a runner on first. Dexter Fulton up to bat in the number 8 hole. No outs. Looking for a sacrifice here from Dex to move the runner over and try to get somebody in scoring possession. Let's see what the senior Dexter Fulton has to offer from the right-handed side of the batter's box. Pick throw to first, safely in time for Oaks. We're in the number 13 jersey here today, being during the courtesy running. 0-0 count. Delivery from Clark. Nice pitch, fouled off. Be an 0-1 count for Dexter Fulton.
If the crowd hasn't noticed yet, that is a left-handed catcher you just saw throw the ball back to the pitcher. Quite an oddity, but
Rylan Murphy, the number 22 jersey. Yeah. Kind of an oddity. You don't see it a whole lot, Colin, and a little bit different when you're umpiring, too.
Oh, yeah.
To how the ball comes in.
Yep, changes your slot a little bit. Glove on the opposite hand.
Ball low. Makes it 1-1 now. It's a count for Dexter. Dexter looking to get on here. No outs. Up on deck is Maddox Horner. Horner, sophomore. Dexter steps in the box. 1-1. No outs. Runner on 1. Ball high there. As Oaks gets the sign at first base. 2-1's the count. Set to go is Clark. Clark throws it over safely at first. As it is currently 51 degrees here in Shelbyville, Illinois. 9-mile-an-hour wind.
Slight breeze.
Delivers 2-1. Foul, almost a foul ball, as the first baseman has a play on it, and he will be out at first base. That could have been one to drop there. You could have got a double play, but nonetheless. One out. That'll be a F3. On the first baseman on the catch there. Oak still on first. That'll bring up Maddox Horner at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole position. Clark dealing from the stretch here. One out. 2-1 Eagles lead. Top of the second. Pitch outside in the left-hander batter's box. Horner in the 6 jersey here today, playing right field. Horner had a tough play out there in that 320. Ooh. Swinging strike, foul ball, as that'll make it 1-1. A lot to keep up here for this scoreboard tonight, Colin.
Yeah. It's a tall task for you, but I think you got it.
A lot of moving parts here on the broadcast today. We got cords everywhere. We had to run electric from Stewartson as the third pitch is a ball 2. Thankful for these guys over here to our right. They're doing a fine job for the Shelbyville radio station, helping us out with the power. So we got to keep everything charging here. Fouled off. Strike 2. 2-2's the count. Runner on first. 2-1 Eagles lead. One out in the top of second. Clark will deal 2-2. Now deals. Nice pitch. Sawed off. Out of play.
Great job of Horner to fight that one off. That was a good pitch.
That was a good pitch. Definitely a strike that was coming in, but a good placement there from Clark on the bottom right-hand side of the bottom right half of the zone. Clark's delivery. 2-2. Nice hanging curveball. And that'll be a 6-4 safe at first. That'll be 2 outs. Keep a runner on first. 2 outs. And on the 6-4 put out from Horner. They'll send Oaks to the dugout now, and that'll bring up the number 1 hole batter, number 24, Quincy Fulton from the right-hand side of the plate. 2 down. Clark on the delivery, 0 count, low. That'll be a ball. Thought about it pretty hard there. That'll make it 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 is the count. 2 down. Horner on first, Fulton at bat. Quincy's second pitch to him is a ball low.
So far, Fulton yet to really get a good one to unload on.
Yes. Walked his first time up at bat. And the third pitch set to go. Nice roper out to right field, going up the hill, and it's going to be down. Horner's going to round third, looking home, and Fulton's going to put up a stop sign for him. Quincy gets a double. And that'll move Horner to third base. Good piece of hitting there from Quince.
That was great oppo power. I thought.
Yeah, taking
it
to the
took off.
And that hill is just an optical illusion over there. Even the home team guys, they're having a hard time with it. Now the last 2 outs, that brings up Ferguson, David Ferguson Sr. playing the center field position here today. Runners in scoring position. Horner at third. Fulton on a nice standing double.
Yep. Thought the right fielder might track it down. Then he hit that Astrodome hill out there and right.
First ball low to Ferguson. 2 down. 1-0 the count. Runners in scoring position for the Eagles here on second, third. As Clark will set to go. Clark's ball is inside and low. Be a ball 2. As we want to thank all you guys for tuning in today, Eagles baseball, 2 outs, top of the second. Ferguson at bat, 2-0 delivery. outside ball 3. Clark really struggling at the top half of this lineup for the Eagles here. He walked he walked Fulton and
Ferguson
Ferguson first go around on the base on balls. 3-0 the count for Ferguson. David looking to hit that one. 3-0 gets a strike on the outside part of the plate. 3-1, gotta be you, as they say. 3-1 the count, 2 down. Ball low, ball 4.
Take. 2 walks on the day for Ferguson.
Good eye on the senior. That'll put the bases jammed with the Newton Eagles senior, Drake Wolf. Drake, a all-around athlete. You know, we've talked about a lot.
Yep.
Basketball-wise, Drake, key piece to the team this year. Football, sadly injured, but nonetheless, great athlete.
Major part of that team. Had one of the few 300, 200, 100 seasons ever in Newton program history in basketball this year.
Yeah,
300
that was
points,
awesome.
200 rebounds, 100 assists.
Awesome. 1-0 the count. Delivery from Clark, hanging curveball. Nice strike there. Finds the outside of the plate. Good pitch there from Clark. It makes it 1-1. Delivery, 1-1. Outside part of the plate, takes it opposite field. Center fielder on his legs, cannot grab it. That'll be 1 run. Horner scores. Fulton will score, making it 4-1. Ball gets in there. Drake Wolf safely. Ferguson safely as well. Heck yeah. That's going to put some runners on the board for the Newton Eagles. Drake Wolf on second with a nice stand-up double. The Eagles doing a fine job of hitting a piece of it today.
Yeah, they're putting barrels on the ball.
That scored 3 on that one.
That was a good piece there from Drake, taking it about 300 there to right center, right over the center fielder's head.
Make it 5-1. Clark delivery here, 2 down. Eagles on a little 2-out rally here after that hit from Drake Wolf. Outside, that'll be a strike number 1. Don Botzel, the catcher, up to bat here. 0-1 the count, 5-1 Eagles lead here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As the delivery, 0-1. Spins around. Drake Wolf's going to be safe at third. Drake Wolf doing a fine job, finding himself on the steal. Puts him to third. Clark trying to step off and send it to second, and Wolf picked him up and ran away with it.
Wolf going on first movement there, and still was plenty to even beat the pickoff move.
0-1 delivery from Clark. Shelbyville inside. 1-1 is the count now. 1-1 the count, 2 down. Eagles had 2 outs for quite a few batters now.
Yeah.
Since Horner.
Yeah. This is the 4th batter with 2 outs.
Makes it 2-1 now. After that high ball. Drake Wolf on third base. And the 4th pitch, ball low. 3-1 for Don Botzel at the plate. Wearing the number 2 jersey this year. The 9 jersey.
Control issues continue for Clark. These counts he's getting behind it are killing him against the top of this Newton lineup.
And you know as well as I do, these teams are playing 5-6 games a week, and pitch count has a lot to do with this. 3-1 delivery, high, foul ball.
Right back at us.
Right in the grill. Make it full. 3-2, 2 down. Reed Tharp on the ball retriever there.
Let it be known we did not flinch.
We did not. Computer did.
Yeah.
3-2, full count, 2 down. Don Botzel, high, ball 4. That'll put him on first base. Another base on balls for the Eagles. That'll be a runner on first and third. Bring up the slugging hitter, Tharp.
Shelbyville's coach needs to talk it over.
That's going to send down to Coach Sam Mel. We'll be back in a moment. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network live on YouTube. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance? At Farley Agency, we take the time to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Stop by, give us a call, and experience service that puts you first. Farley Agency, Newton, Illinois, local service you can trust. Call them at 618-783-4421. After the mound visit for Mel, Coach Mel for Shelbyville, be back to action here. Shelbyville, number 25, Reed Tharp, the 8th position player, 2 down. And runner on first and third. Courtesy runner is Eli Wolf today. Eli's been struggling with a little bit of illness here lately. And good to see him back in action. 2 down. Delivery set to go from Clark. Clark on the bump first. Pitch strike to Tharp. That was a good pitch to hit. Got him off the balance there for a little bit.
Yep, coming up ready to swing again though. First pitch. Tharp came ready to swing it.
Tharp's second pitch, no good. 1-1 the count. High ball. 2 down. 5-1. Eagles lead here in a high-scoring affair in the first inning and a half. Not even through the top half of the second here. Been a fun day. Tharp. Runners going to second base, and that'll be safe at second. 2-1 count. Put Eli on the steal. To second base, runners in score position. Second base, Eli Wolf. Third base, Drake Wolf. Delivery, foul, sawed off into the highway. And it'll be 2-2. It's the count now. Major highway off to our left here, Colin.
Yeah.
Some nice pine trees. 2-2 pitch, sawed off into the gallery of the dugout. Gavin Meinhardt struggling for life there.
In harm's way, but
he is definitely in harm's way.
That was pretty close. A little too close for comfort.
Wow. I don't like to see that.
No.
2-2. Delivery set to go for Clark. Comes in hanging curveball, and it's going to be fouled off of the foot of Tharp. Staying alive will be Reed Tharp. Another shot at it here on the 2-2.
Did a great job. This is 7th pitch of the at-bat, or 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up right here.
Left-handed batter Tharp. 2-2 delivery from Clark. High ball 3. Full count, 2 outs. Runners be ready to go. On contact here. Pitch. Swinging strike out there. Out for Reed Tharp. And that'll be the side. Be back for the bottom of the second here in just a moment here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. When it comes to your money, confidence matters. A financial advisor like Willows can help you navigate the ups and downs and stay focused on your goals. With the right guidance, your future is within reach. Contact Will Oaks with Eckhart Financial Group in Altamont, Illinois. Thrivent Financial, 618-483-6167. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance? At Farley Agency, we take the time to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Stop by, give us a call, and experience service that puts you first. Farley Agency, Newton, Illinois, local service you can trust. Call them at 618-783-4421. Back to the broadcast here live on YouTube, Eagle Eye Sports Network, Newton Athletics-EESN. Looks like there's some Shelbyville players on the other side of the highway trying to retrieve some balls over there. Good luck to those guys playing the black dirt here today at Shelbyville High School. Bart back on the mound here for Shelbyville will be number 9, Brady Clark, the pitcher. 5-1. Eagles lead here, bottom second. Carson Bartholomew on the bump. The right-hander set to deliver here. Strike 1, and that'll be hit to third. 5-3, and out. Number 1. Nice defense there from Gavin Meinhardt. and caught by the first baseman of Fulton.
Another 1 pitch, 1 out for Carson Bartholomew to start an inning.
Got to work ahead like Carson's doing here. You get some pitch low, pitch ground balls, and just do a fine job here as Carson's doing today.
Not afraid to give a couple hits, but he's real efficient.
Bartholomew, delivery. Nice curveball there. Strike one. Is that one to hang on the right side of the plate. Bartholomew, a pretty efficient pitcher.
He works quick.
On the 0-1. Inside, ball one. 1-1. 1-1's count. 1 out on the 5-3 on that last batter of Clark. 1-1 delivery from Bartholomew. Pitch. Third base. Clean up to first base. 5-3 once again. Out number 2. Nice cleanup there.
Captain Meinhardt getting busy over there. He's a ball magnet.
Put away Brewer Wakeland.
Third base and the on-deck circle.
They call it the hot corner for some reason, Colin.
That's a good name for it.
How many pitches do you throw on that one, Colin?
It was
Not
3.
very many.
We were at 4 pitches.
4 pitches in the bottom. 2 down. Bartholomew, nice pitch in there. A little low on the curveball. And can't get the strike called on that one. But nonetheless, 1-0 is the count. 2 down. And that will bring up the next one. 1-0 delivery, high ball to number 18 of Reed Drug 2-0. It's the count now. 2 down. Bartholomew working. Ground ball just safely, just about fair ball. Going to be a foul ball off to the left side.
Meinhardt about had himself 3 straight putouts there.
He did. Meinhardt does a fine job on the defensive and offense for the Eagles. 2-1 delivery, curveball, ball 3. Glad I brought this coat today, Colin. It's a little breezy. Little gloves wouldn't hurt anybody.
I'm cold.
That's going to be a hit by a pitch.
Well, HBP.
And that'll put number 18, Reed Dragovin, on first base. 2 down, and that will bring up number 20 of Colin Wells. First base runner, hit by pitch. One of only a few runners I've got on today.
Yep.
2 down. Bartholomew from the stretch now. Colin Wells up to bat for Shelbyville. 2 down. Bottom of the second. Bartholomew deliver. That'll bring up strike 1. Eagles off to a good start lead to get out of this one. He's tallying him on.
Yep. Batter, so what do you do here at the 9? Need to take care of that 9 spot right here to
take care of it.
Be ready for that next inning. Top of the order coming back up.
Last pitch was a ball outside and low. Brings up 1-1 for Wells. Right-handed batter set to go. Strike 2. Swing. Strike 3. High and outside. That's going to take the side force here. 5-1. Eagles lead. We're going to the top of the 3rd. Be back in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in. Back to the broadcast here for live from Shelbyville. 5-1 Eagles lead here, and Shelbyville's going to put another man to the bump here. Colin Jones wearing number 4 jersey here today. Jones is a junior. Lanky young man as well. Let's see what he has to offer.
Him and Clark both switch. Clark goes to center. Jones comes in from center to pitch.
Sarah Dow Kincaid says, "This is awesome, watching from the Cold Eagle track meet in Robinson." Thanks for tuning in, Sarah. First delivery, inside, ball 1. Nice pitch there to paint it there for Colin Jones. Baseman had a couple putouts the last inning. Ball low on the next one. 1-1 the count. Oh, no outs. We're in the top of the third here. Beautiful day for baseball here in Shelbyville, Illinois. Second one. Ball to shortstop. First baseman catches it out, number 1. That'll be a 6-3. That'll put Gavin Meinhardt down. Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. Hopefully it's working a little better now. Hopefully so. Bartholomew on the 0-0. Pitch, strike 1. You're in the bottom of the third. All right, guys, I think we're back going. 1-1. Count. Fouled off, number 2. For Bartholomew. No runner scored at the top of the third for the Eagles here. 5-1. Pitch low. 2-2. Let's know if everything's sounding a little better here now. Making sure everything's working a little better. We had some difficulties there. Bartholomew's pitch, sawed off.
Yeah, it appears we're still freezing up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do about that.
I don't either.
Pitch outside, strike 3.
That is a great pitch. Both pitchers. Jones coming in for the Rams and Bart now for the Eagles, really settling in. That's 3 out of the last 4 batters up have been Cade. Stepping in now is Rylan Murphy. Had that double off the top of the fence, hit right off the yellow. You don't see that very often, up on the top of that hill in right field. Oh, and he sends one more right down the line, and it's
fair
just
ball.
Fair. Tracking it down. Horner throwing to second, and he is safe. Another poke from Murphy. 2 doubles on the day for the kid. The left-handed catcher putting on a clinic at the plate. Pretty similar situation as to the first inning right now. 1 out, runner on second after a Murphy double. Austin Ulmer, the right fielder, digs in. Bart delivers. Ball outside. Bart comes set. Delivers. It's ball up. 2-0 the count. 1 out. Runner on second. First time up, Ulmer hit a dry. Carson coming a little unsettled here. See if he can find his groove back after that long double from Murphy. 3-0 the count. He sets. Long look to second. Delivers. Strike. Right down the middle. 3-1 now. And here comes a 3-1 coming in. The pitch.
Foul stride, strike 2.
Bart Payton corners now.
I think we're back and going here. It looks a little better on my end. Sorry, guys. Trying to get some things figured out here.
My pitch quality's returned on my phone watching it.
3-2, full count, 1 down. Pitch inside. About hit the bat. That was, I think I might have hit his.
I think it did hit the knob. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's no protest from the Eagle dugout. Can't tell if it hit some of those big elbow guards they wear now.
I know.
Or if it was
You
the
never
knob.
know.
It made quite the noise. Heard it through the headset. Nonetheless, first and second.
1 down. First and second. Bart in the stretch. 5-1 ball game here. Eagles still lead. Bart's pitch straight down center, and it is going to be a strike number 1.
Bart looking for a ground ball here. Be huge for the Eagles.
Pitch high. Ball number 1. Sorry, 1-1. One one here, 1 out. Bart from the stretch, 1 on first, 1 on second. Brings up number 2, Will Sturrett. Sturrett got a piece of 1 earlier on. 1-1. Count. Barthme from the bump. Hunter outside. Strike 2. Gets that one to go. 1-2's the count. Low and outside. That was a little dicey there. Good for Bart, though.
I see no complaining from Carson on the mound there about that call.
1-2 count. Bart trying to deal here. Carson. Delivery fouled off. Out of play.
A little bit heavier load this inning for
it has been.
He's had a couple long
I missed
counts.
part of it because I'm trying to figure out what was going wrong here. Let us know if it's still rough. Looks on my phone that's doing all right. No drop frame, so we're good. Outside, strike 3. That'll be 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Bart strikes that one out looking. That's a few backwards Ks. You can hang them up. How many you got now, Colin?
That's 2 backwards.
2 backwards for him.
4 total. All three of his last 3 outs have been Ks.
2 down. 5-1 score. Up and in on ball number 1. Number 4, Colin Jones, the pitcher, at the dish.
Moved to center field. I don't know. Never mind. That was Clark. My bad.
Yep.
I mixed him up.
Barthme. Long pause.
Straight
Sky
up.
high fly ball, 2 outs. Shortstop Drake Wolf camped under it, gets it to go. That's going to be the side. We're going to be back for the 4th inning here in just a moment here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Back to the broadcast here, guys. Sorry about that for the technical issues. Something to do with our internet. We got her figured out, hopefully, though, and figure out what to look at. Colin's going to recap that last inning. We missed a handful of a couple batters there, and looks like it's going to be Jones back on the mound for Shelbyville. Recap that inning, though.
Bottom of the 3rd for Shelbyville, they had the top of the order coming up with Brady Brinketer, and Bart got a nice 6-pitch strikeout there on Brinketer, and followed up with first pitch, Rylan Murphy going deep to right again on him for another double like he did in the first inning. He's been a problem there in that 2-hole for the Eagles to deal with, followed by a hits batsman on a 7-pitch at bat. So they had first and second with 1 out, and the Eagles find a way to clean it up with a backwards K to Will Sturrett, and then getting Colin Jones to get under one and pop out to Drake Wolf at short.
First pitch, ball low.
At the dish, Horner here to lead it off.
Horner's pitch to the, hit to the third baseman. About beats it out. It's going to be out number 1 on a 5-3.
Horner turned on the burners there a little bit, but it just wasn't enough. Got him by about a half step. Great hustle there from Maddox. Back to the top of the order for Newton here with Fulton.
Jones, delivery, 1 out. Quincy at the dish, ball low. Close one there for Jones. Fulton leading leadoff hitter, leading in the scoring column as well. Ball low, number 2. 2-0's the count. 1 out. As we hope everything continues to be doing just fine. 1 down, Quincy. And ball low in the gravel. Makes it 3-0.
Once again, that control issues reappear for the Rams pitching staff when they get to the top of this order.
Jones high, ball 4.
That's a 4-pitch walk.
Quincy's been on a walk 2 out of 3 times, I believe, right?
Yep. And David's got 2 as well.
David's got 2.
4 walks and 5 plate appearances for the first 2 hitters in the Eagles lineup, and they are 4 of the 5 runs.
Yes. Ferguson comes up here in the 2-hole position. As he steps in, first pitch, fouled ball off the catcher and possibly the umpire. Give a little time here as the umpire's going to walk this one out. Makes it 0-1. Ferguson with a hard foul ball as the assistant coach can come out and take a look. Not a bad idea here. Oh, nice. Day for Eagle baseball. 0-1's the count. 1 down. Catcher's all right. We're going to step back in and try things out. Jones on the bump. The junior. Wearing the number 4 jersey here. Stepping in will be the senior, Newton Eagles senior center fielder. And it's David Ferguson. Fulton at first. Sizable lead here. Stretches Jones, catches the outside corner, strike 2. Ferguson going to have to deal with 2 strikes here.
Behind
1
early.
Out. Fulton at first. Ferguson on the left-hand side of the plate. High. Would have been a ball out of play. That'll be an 0-2 count still.
Ferguson staying alive here. Fighting that one off. Looking for one to drive.
0-2, 1 out. High ball. Makes it 1-2. Fulton steals. Advances a second safely.
Standing
on a
up.
high ball.
Quincy's 3rd steal of the day.
Runner on second base. Quincy Fulton on the nice steal. Jones with the 1-2 count. Ferguson, left-handed hitter, ball low behind the catcher, and that will be another base for Quincy Fulton. Runner in scoring position here, 1 out. Ferguson got to come up with something big here, 2-2. Looking to get a hit and score another one here, put another tally up. Went scoreless in the 3rd. Eagles scored every inning since. We're in the top of the 4th. Jones going to deal from the windup here, straight down the center pipe. Coming in as the center fielder, chasing it in. Gunsy Fulton will advance in for another run. I assume you give that one as a sack.
Yep.
Sack fly makes it 6-1 for out number 2 from Ferguson. Ferguson with a sack fly to center field brings up number 4, Drake Wolf. Pitch, curveball low. We lost internet again.
Dang. It's going.
Oh, we're back.
2-0.
2-0. Hopefully we're doing all right there, guys. Kind of went haywire for a little bit. 0-2 the count. 2-0 the count, sorry. High ball on Drake Wolf makes it number 3. 3-0 for Drake Wolf, the Newton Eagles senior. No runners on. 2 down. Wolf inside ball 4, and that'll put him on first base. 2 down. Eagles keep staying alive here in the top of the 4th. Hopefully everything's
6th walk of the day for the Rams pitching staff.
Yes.
Control has been an issue. 5 of those
6
resulting
walks,
in runs.
6 runs.
4 of those resulting in runs.
Yep. Sounds like got a track meet going on over there. Heard a gunshot.
Yep. I would assume.
Wolf on first. They deliver from Jones. High fly ball from Dominic Botzel.
Trouble.
It's going to be down. Wolf's going to round second. Gets a third. Diving in. Save. And that'll put a runner on second and third for Dominic Botzel with a nice blooper out to center field. Puts runners in the scoring position path here for the Eagles. 2 down. We'll bring up number 25 of, Dom only made it to first. Sorry.
Yeah, he held up.
Good idea.
Yeah, I think Jack gave him the whoa, 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 whoa when he started rounded.
2 down. Running for Dominic will be Eli Wolf, I believe. First pitch to 25, Reed Tharp, be a ball, 1-0. Jones in the stretch, 1 on first, 1 on third. Second pitch, high and out, will be a foul ball out of play.
Keeping that Rams bench busy there across 40.
Yes. I don't think that's 40, but it's something over there.
Whatever,
32 or 30 something. We'll look it up here in a little bit. 6-1 score here. 1-1's the count. 2 outs. Tharp puts one on the ground. Ball to the second baseman. Gets it to the first. Out number 3. And that's going to be it for the top of the 4th. Be back in a moment. It is 6-1. Eagles lead here. Thanks for listening to and watching here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance? At Farley Agency, we take the time to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Stop by, give us a call, and experience service that puts you first. Farley Agency, Newton, Illinois, local service you can trust. Call them at 618-783-4421. When it comes to your money, confidence matters. A financial advisor like Willows can help you navigate the ups and downs and stay focused on your goals. With the right guidance, your future is within reach. Contact Will Oaks with Eckhart Financial Group in Altamont, Illinois. Thrivent Financial, 618-483-6167. Back to the broadcast here. Looking at top 4. Shelbyville up to bat. It'll be number 9, Brady Clark. Pitcher, he started the game off here. Allowed 5 runs. And Bartholomew still on the hill for the Newton Eagles here. Bartholomew deals on the first pitch, straight down center field, straight down center, strike 1. Straight down the pipe, 0-1 for Bartholomew, working ahead here on pitch number 2. Another swinging strike number 2. Nice curveball there from Bart. Had a good drop on it.
Getting some bite on it. I think Bart's finally settling in, getting his groove going.
0-2 the count for Bartholomew. Pitch inside low. It'll be a ball number 1. 1-2 is the count. 6-1. Here's a score in the bottom of the 4th. Bartholomew gave up 1 run there in the first inning. 1-2 count. Curveball foul into the dugout. Into the fence. As it's a great day for baseball here on Newton Athletics-EESN. U2, 1-2's the count. Barthamy set to pitch here. 5th one inside. Be a dead ball.
Hit him.
On the die line. Put number 9.
That is Bart's 3rd hits batsman of the game.
Oof.
He's hit 1 in every inning except the first.
Oof. Hey, if he can keep it scoreless, all the innings that he's hit somebody, he's kept it scoreless. Other than that, he's been pitching right around the plate.
And he's only given up 3 hits and 3 hit by pitches. No walks.
Ball outside, number 1 for Bart. Losing a little bit of stamina here in the bottom 4. 1-0. Clark on first. From the stretch is Bart. Pausing. Set. Dealing. High and outside ball. Or strike 1, sorry. One on one's the count. Barthamy's pitch. Low line up the center. And that'll be a hit. Get him on here. Put him on second base. First and second here.
Nice little piece there from Wakeland. And the Rams are off to their best start to an inning yet. 2 on, nobody out.
Definitely so.
See if Bart can work his way out of this. As he comes set, the pitch.
Strike number 1. Beautiful pitch there. You good?
I don't know. I have it on.
0-1. Pitch. Set delivery. Barthamy. Runners on first and second. No outs. Pitch high and inside on the break. Number 2.
It's choppy.
0-2. Delivered for Barthamy. Go ahead, Colin.
Comes set. Long look to second. Comes to the plate. Strike 3. Right down Broadway, about thigh high. That's a big out for Carson Barthamy and the Newton Eagles there. There's 1 down, runner still at first and second. He's working quick, he's back set already. Ready to attack Wells. Here's a pitch. And popped up on the infield as infield fly rule. The batter is out. And that is 2 quick ones. Bart making quick work out of the 8-9 slot. Now we got first and second, 2 outs with Brady Brinketer coming up. Top of the order for the Rams. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out to left field and a strikeout. Pitch and another hit batsman. That is his 4th one of the game. He's got more of those than hits given up. Or I guess the same now. He gave up a hit earlier this inning. Just keeping pace. Half of the base runners the Rams have acquired have come from hit by pitches. And
After the mound visit from Fulton, brings in the 0-0 count. Sorry, guys, not sure what's going on here. Bad cell service from
South Central Illinois.
From, Shelbyville, Illinois. So hope things are going better here. 2 down, runners on first, second, and third. Bring up number 22 of Rylan Murphy.
Murphy's been dynamic with the bat so far today. Big spot for the Eagles here with him juiced.
2-0. It's a count now. Two down. Barthme trying to get out of a jam here. Bases jacked. 6-1. Right down Center Street. Nice snag there by Gavin Meinhardt. About got away with him. They call that a ball. Ball 3.
Yep. 3-0. That was a great save by Gavin there. That would have been at least a run in the left field.
Yeah.
Dexter Fulton was crashing in hard, though, to back up. I see you, Dex.
3-0 payoff here. 2 down. Pitch, strike, fouled off. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry about this. Bad internet reception here in Shelbyville, Illinois. 3-1 delivery. Bases loaded. 2 down. Outside ball. Strike 2. Full count. 3-2. Bases loaded here.
3-2, 2 out. Everybody moving.
Everybody on the pitch. The windup. Bases loaded. 3-2. 2 down. Everybody on the run. Strike. Right to the pitcher. Can't grab it. And there's going to be 1-run score, but Drake Wolf can't come up with it. 2-run scores, and that's going to make it 6-3. Wow.
Pretty unlucky there for the Eagles.
Man, a sad state of affairs.
Just a hard ground ball right back up. Bart gets a glove on it. I wouldn't even consider that an error.
No.
I mean, that was there's no reason he should have made that play by any means. I mean, that was a tough play. Big hop. Almost went over his head.
6-3 now, bottom 4, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Makes it 1-0 on the first attempt.
3 for 3 on the day is Murphy with 2 ribbies.
Pitch.
That's in the gap.
Gapper.
Way back there off the fence. One hops into the fence.
1-run scores. 2-run scores at the plate. Save. Third base. Tags him out. Tags him out. Wow. That's going to make it 6-5 now, guys. Of course, we were lagging right there in the time. We're going to figure something out different on the internet capabilities here. But nonetheless, 6-5 on a gapper between left and center. And couldn't quite get it off in time. No outs. We're going to go to the top of the 5th here. And the Eagles getting back tight with the Shelbyville Rams. Be back in just a moment. Back to the broadcast here in Shelbyville, Illinois. 6-5, Newton leads Shelbyville after a crazy last inning there. And, wow, the Eagles got in a bind. Eagles up to hit now.
Yeah,
top 5.
Looking to get those 4 back. Unlucky sequence of events there. I mean, got first and second one or nobody out, and they get 2 quick ones trying to get out of it, but load him back up. And a hard ground ball off the pitcher. Results in 2 with everybody moving on that 3-2 count.
Brings a 2-0 for Gavin Meinhardt at the dish now for the Newton Eagles.
Meinhardt looking to get active today. A couple ground balls to the shortstop.
He hits a ground ball second base, picks it up, throws it to first with number 1 out for the top of the 5th. And that'll be Number 1 out for the top of the 5th. Thanks for tuning in here, guys. Trying to keep things afloat. As Carson Bartholomew be at the dish once more for another at-bat. 1 out now. High, called strike on the attempt. Strike number 1. 6-5 here.
Eagles cling to a 1-run lead. Bart looks to get some of those runs back that were just given up. Big swing and a miss on a curveball in the dirt.
Swing and miss, strike number 2. 0-2 now. 1 out. Fastball low, foul ball, out and away. As there's 1 out. 0-2. Bart trying to stay alive here, trying to help himself. No runners on. 6-5. Third pitch, strike 3, and he will be on a K. Strike number 2. Out number 2, sorry.
Taking that one upstairs, a little extra mustard on it. Bart could not catch up.
Two outs now. Strike number 1 on the outside for Dexter Fulton.
Momentum definitely shifted here now in the Rams' favor.
Definitely so. Ground ball, shortstop.
Speed on Fulton here. He's going to beat that out easy. Dex beats it by 4 steps.
Yes, he does.
That was. He was bobbled. Did we get that in there? I don't know. I feel like he was beating that no matter what.
I'm giving him an air.
Oh, man. Killing it, man.
Side pitch. Checks him at first.
Fulton weighing heavy on the minds of the Rams pitcher.
Yes. Fulton at first, up to bat. Maddox Horner saws one off. Horner at bat, runner on first, 1-1's the count. Hopefully we got things figured out a little better here. Horner, 2 down. Outside, fouled off.
Almost identical. Horner looking to get himself a knock. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Eagles
popped out to the right side of the field in foul territory. First baseman comes up with it.
Oh.
With the hat trick.
Tough play.
And out.
And got the out there.
Wow.
F3 there. And the Eagles 6 through 9 slots are now 1 for 12 on the day.
Rough time here today. Played 4.5 here. Bottom 5 coming up here in just a moment. We'll go ahead and keep it here. We've been having some issues. Not sure what's happening, but nonetheless, Eagles go on that one. Little synopsis what happened that half inning. Colin.
So Eagles come up and lead off that inning with a Meinhardt ground ball to shortstop on a 2-0 count, or to second base on a 2-0 count, and he's put away. Bartholomew got down 0-2, battled off a few pitches, and then couldn't catch up to a high fastball. Went down swinging. Fulton reached on an error by the shortstop, and then Horner with a pop out in foul territory to a nice play by the Rams first baseman. Eagles bats slowed down quite a bit here after the first couple innings, but still retain the lead 6-5 here heading into the bottom 5.
As he says at bottom 5, Shelbyville up to bat here. Looks like they'll bring up number 2, Will Sturrett to start things off. And, been a heck of a ball game here. Eagles did great up until that bottom of the 4th. Bart allowed a few. Got a new catcher in for the Eagles here. Will be number 7, Jackson James. And Eagles looking to go scoreless here for the Shelbyville Rams here. Struck out, get the side out here.
Yeah, see if Bart can get back on that roll he was on early. I mean, he struggled to give up 2 hits in the first 4 batters, and then after that did not give up another hit until about an entire trip to the lineup later.
Barthme from the windup, pitch straight down, and strike 1. Good pitch there for Kars, getting ahead early in the count. We're in the bottom 5. 0-1 the count to stir it. Barthme's second delivery fouled off. Strike 2.
Stir it. 1 for 2 on the day with a backwards K and a single.
Oh-2 delivery.
Right
foul
over
right
our
above
heads.
us. Out of play. Oh-2 delivery here from Barthme. Fouled off. Carr's trying to fight with it here.
Carson needs a put-away pitch right here.
0-2's the count. Stir it. 5th pitch of the at-bat, I believe.
Yep.
High, up, fly ball right to himself.
Says he'll take care of it
Making an
all by
F1.
himself. Didn't even have to move off the rubber. Bart just hammering the strikes on there. It was 6 straight strikes. You have to throw the ball in the inning. I got to quit talking.
First pitch, no good.
It's twice I've done that to him this game.
1-0 the count. 1 out. Fly ball fouled off. Strike number 1. 1-1's the count now. 1 down. 6-5. No runners on. Barthme from the windup. Set to go. Gets it in. Ground ball, shortstop, picks it up, throws it to first, and Quincy knocks it down. But that's going to be an advanced runner on base to first base now.
Jones shrunk the wheels. Great job by Drake Wolf to range into the hole and get to that ball, but there just wasn't enough time for a play to ever be made there.
1 out, runner on first, outside pitch. Ball number 1. One 0 the count for Barthme. Barthme on the 1-0. Inside, foul ball out of play. Will be strike number 1 for Barthme, trying to get ahead here. 1 out, Eagles up 6-5. Had a hefty first, second inning. 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 5th scoreless. And Shelbyville had a hefty 4th inning. Ball outside number 2. 2-1's the count. Barthme trying to deal here, trying to get out of a, not quite a jam yet, but could be.
Just trying to get the momentum here back in the Eagles' favor. They were cruising along and all of a sudden find themselves in a battle.
Strike number 2, swinging. Nice pitch there from Kars. Gets that one to go down center pipe.
Big pitch here coming for Bart. Really slam the door in this inning here. Get 2 outs early on the Rams.
2-2. 1 out. Runner on first from the stretch. Barthme. Payoff here. Strike 3.
Paint job. Get out the brushes. His 3rd backwards K of the night.
Hang him up for Carson Barthme. Strike out. 2 down.
Third backwards K, fifth K of the night for the Eagles pitcher.
Bring up Shelbyville batter. 2 down. Pitch, high ball. 1-0. Number 48, Brewer Wakeland at the dish now to hit. 1-0 is the count on Wakeland. Bartholomew from a stretch got a runner on first. 2 down. Taking his time. Delivers high. Two-0. It's a count here for Bartholomew. 2 down. Trying to get out of this one here. Bartholomew. Looking to the plate. Strike. Ooh, ball high. 3-0. A little high above the letters, they say. Bartholomew needs a strike or a ground ball here.
Trying to avoid a start of a 2-out rally.
Strike down the pipe and good. 3-1.
Great comeback
2 down.
pitch there. Timing claws way back into this at bat.
3-1 the count. 2 down. Strike down center pipe. Meinhardt picks it up, throws it to first, and out. Number 3, that's going to be the side. That's going to do it for us here. 6-5, going to the 6th. Be back in a moment. Back to the broadcast here, live from Shelbyville High School, Shelbyville, Illinois. Long drive up here today and a long drive back home, but nonetheless, top of the 6th coming up here, and it'll be still on the mound. Colin Jones, he came in, third, fourth inning? I think he came in
third inning.
Third inning.
He's thrown 3 scoreless, or 3 with one run. He's given up 1 run. He's only given up. I've got him down for only giving up 1 hit so far. Yeah, it looks like Botzel's the only one with a hit off. I've had a single back in the 4th. And other than that, he has been almost perfect.
6-5's our score here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Newton Athletics-EESN here on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry for all the issues we've been having. We're going to have to figure something out on that. But we're doing our best to keep things rolling here. 6-5. Eagles lead here. Haven't scored since the 4th. Got 1 run in the 4th. That'll bring up Quincy Fulton for the Newton Eagles at the top of the lineup. Quincy at bat on the right-hand side gets the first strike called on him in the top of the 6th. Makes it 0-1. Nice curveball. Jones, second one, fouled off. Catcher catches it. Strike number 2.
First time Quincy's been behind all afternoon.
0-2 the count for Fulton. Sophomore, number 24, ball in the dirt, low. Be ball number 1, 1-2 the count. Cold afternoon here, Colin.
It is. It just keeps dropping little by little as the hours go by.
Yes, it does. 1-2 count. Fulton, swinging strike in the dirt. Going to try to pick that one up, hit the umpire. Fulton's going to run to first and be put out. This will be out number 1. Fulton on the swinging strike in the dirt. As David Ferguson, the senior, is up to bat now for the Eagles.
Fulton put out for the first time today. He's got 3 of the 6 Eagles runs. Now 2 of the 6 Eagles runs come to the plate with David Ferguson.
Oh, delivery fouled off from Ferguson. 0-1 the count, 1 out on the strikeout from Quincy Fulton. 6-5 here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Newton leads. The 0-1 count. Ferguson grounds this one out to the second baseman. And the play to first is in time. Number 2 out of the inning. That'll bring up Drake Wolf, the Newton Eagle senior. Number 4 jersey. Drake Wolf looking to get on again. Been on a couple times here today.
Yep. Has not touched the plate, but he's been on every single time. Single, double, and a walk.
Jones, a nice curveball in the dust. Be ball number 1.
Was retired after the single with a fielder's choice. Kept him from scoring.
1-0 count from Jones. High and inside. Be a ball. Oh. Close to it here. 2-0 on the count. And low and outside. Ball number 3. 3-0 count for Drake Wolf looking to get on base here. Following up behind him is Jackson James, the substitute catcher here. 3-0 count for Drake Wolf down the pipe. A little high. That'll be 3-1 count on that strike. 3-1. The dish from Jones. Low and outside. Ball 4. That'll be Drake Wolf on first base. Bring up Jackson James, sophomore catcher. Dominic Botzel took a seat there in the couple innings ago. Not sure what's going on with Dom.
Hope all's good with Dom.
Hopefully so. He's a good bat to have in the lineup.
Haven't heard anything about something being wrong. Didn't see
Nope.
anything. So.
Didn't see anything. 2 outs. Wolf on first. James at bat. Ball low on his first pitch to him. 1-0 the count.
Spent about 3 hours behind him yesterday. The
Yeah.
JV game.
Yes, I did. Outside balls. Oh, excuse me. Outside strike 1. 1-1 the count. 2 down. 1-1. Wolf with a sizable lead at first base. Deal from Jones. Hit the shoulder. Looked like could have got his dome as he's going to go to first base on the hit by pitch. Runners on first, second now brings up Reed Tharp. And number 25 jersey, Reed from the left-hand side of the batter's box. Runners on first and second. 2 down. Eagles really could use an insurance run here.
Yeah, Eagles look for a 2-out rally here. First 2 guys.
They did it. And
retired.
that
Same way they did in the second.
Yep. Reed at bat. Ball low and inside in the dust. Ball number 1. Temperature dropping here rapidly in Shelbyville. Cold day. 1-0. From Jones, high foul ball, I should say. Gets over there. It'll be a 1-1 count, as I believe it hit a moving car.
That's what it sounded like. Got the attention of the crowd.
I think that's the 3rd car Reed's hit this year. Inside, foul ball. Inside hit, foul ball. We bring a 1-2. The count here, 2 down. Jones looking for a payoff pitch. Send him back to the dugout. 1-2. Jones inside swinging strike. Foul ball. He got a piece of it, barely, as Tharp will get another life.
Tharp is hanging on by a thread after that one.
Both runners were in the position to run. James on first and Wolf on second. Jones delivery. Outside and low.
It's good
Ball
take.
2, yeah.
Big league
That was
there.
That was a hard one to do that.
Uh-huh.
But nonetheless he does and gets a good call. 2-2 is the count now on Tharp. Tharp inside, ball 3. Stealing is Wolf. He advances to third safely. The ball is loose. He's going to get home. That's going to be another run for the Newton Eagles, 7-5. And Jackson James will get to second, and that's going to bring up full count. Runner on second. 1 runner scores for Drake Wolf. Makes it 7-5. And it's a full count. 2 down. Eagles get 1 on the board here. And looking to go is Reed Tharp, full count, 2 outs. Runner on second. Jones comes set to go. In. Ground ball up the middle. Tharp fielded by a shortstop, first base, and out. That'll be the side for the Eagles here. Get one on the board for the Eagles, 7-5 here, and be back in a moment. What an inning there, Colin.
Great inning for the Eagles. They're getting an insurance run.
Getting one out of the belt here. Going to the bottom of the 6th here in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in. Be back in a moment. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance? At Farley Agency, we take the time to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Stop by, give us a call, and experience service that puts you first. Farley Agency, Newton, Illinois, local service you can trust. Call them at 618-783-4421. Game time isn't the only place where smart plays matter. At your local bank, Crossroads Bank, we help you make the winning financial decisions every day. From checking and savings to loans and investments, we've got your game plan covered. Crossroads Bank in Effingham, Illinois, helping you win on and off the field. Contact them today at 217-347-7751. Back to the broadcast here in Shelbyville, Illinois. Got a pitching change here for the bottom 6. Got Drake Wolf on the bump here for the bottom 6, taking the pitching duties over. Don Botzel looks to be looking all right because he came out and did a little catching, warming up, maybe just giving him a break here in the cold temps. And Jack James in for catching. And you got the position changes, Colin.
Yeah, with Drake Wolf coming in to pitch, that'll move Bart over to first when he comes off the mound, and then Quincy Fulton's going to go and fill that hole at shortstop created by Drake coming in to pitch. And then looks like we got someone else out there in left field as well.
Looks like you got Eli Wolf out there.
Eli Wolf stepping into left field, relieving Dexter Fulton.
A little longer stride out there in left field from Eli.
So
in the contest.
All kinds of changes here. All rest on the field stay the same. Chance Mulvey's still hanging out there at second base. We haven't said much of him today, but he is fielding. He is being DH for by Reed Tharp, so I haven't got to say his name at the plate at all today, but been holding it down over there up the middle.
We're set to go here in just a moment. As throw down second from Jack James. Clean things up here. Be number 18, Reed Dragovan, as he is set to go in the right-handed batter's box here in just a moment. Bottom of the 6th, nobody out for the for Dragovan, the sophomore, as it'll be Wolf on the hill. Wolf set to get his first pitch underway of the contest. Wolf's first one right down left side into the outfield, left field. Fielding it will be Wolf, Eli Wolf that is, and that'll put a runner on first base.
Came up swinging Dragovan. Wolf getting action early in there for one pitch. He gets more action than Fulton did the whole game.
Runner on first, that'll bring up number 20, Colin Wells. Wells hitting from the right side of the plate. And Wolf, Drake from the stretch here. Run on first, not much of a lead. First pitch outside in left-handed batter's box. Be 1-0 count. Thanks for tuning in here today, guys. Appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. 1-0 from Wolf. Bunt showing here. And looks like he went around. And that'll be strike number 1. 1-0's the count.
James really giving first base a look there. I thought he was going to throw it down, test it a little bit. He's known to do that. He's not afraid to
chuck it out,
chuck it around.
Good sophomore catcher.
Yes.
Showing bunt again. Gets this one down to Gavin Meinhardt. Meinhardt with a 5-3 put out. Gets that one to go second base. And he's going to be safe. Safe, I say. Closely safe. Wow. On the 5-3 put out. And a nice throw over there from Bart. And just got one out there. But nonetheless, runner advances on the sacrifice bunt. And a runner on second. As we got one out now. 7-5. Eagles lead. And that'll bring up Shelbyville hitter. Colin, you got a number on that?
Yeah. Brady Brinketer, number 13. He is the second baseman. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Nice pitch there from Drake.
My apologies. 0 for 2. It was a hit by. He's one of the hit by pitch people. One of the many.
Nice pitch there from Drake. Hanging curveball. Gets that one to run in.
Drake settling in a little bit, it looks like.
0-1. It's a count. Wolf from the stretch. Runner on second. Straight down the pipe. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. Wolf in the driver's seat. Set to go here. 7-5. Score. Newton Eagles lead here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out. 0-2. Wolf. Set to go. And the pitch. Outside strike. And good. That'll be out number 2 here.
Drake Wolf with his first K of the day. 7th for the Eagles. Or 6th. My apologies. 1 per inning.
His first K of the day. As they're going to put number 22, Ron Murphy, on. They're going to want to face number 15, Austin Ulmer.
What the intentional?
Intentional, putting him on first base. 2 down. Runner on first and second. Ulmer from the left side of the batter's box. Wolf's delivery high on the ball. What did Murphy do his last time?
He hit that line drive right back up the middle.
Yeah.
That went off Bart's glove.
Hit
Scored 2. RBI,
yeah.
Infield single. 2 RBI, infield single.
1-0. 2-0 for Wolf. Trying to work back into it here. Wolf don't need to give one up here. He needs to get back in that groove he had last batter, putting one on after him there. Ulmer at the plate. 2-0 count. Inside. Fouls one off. Back into the net. And that'll be strike number 1. Drake trying to get the upper hand here with a 2-1 count. Looking to get one to go. Ulmer at bat. Ulmer, I believe, the quarterback for Shelbyville. High pitch and good. Drops in. 2-2.
That's a good pitch.
Nice pitch.
Wolf.
I believe that might have been his changeup or something. It dropped a little bit once it got there to plate. A little off speed. 2-2.
Bottom fell out of it.
2 out, 2 on. Set to go for Wolves. Swinging strike 3. That's the side, folks. Be back for the 7th in just a moment. Eagles up 7-5 here on Eagle Eye Sports Network.
Cool. Right.
When it comes to your money, confidence matters. A financial advisor like Willows can help you navigate the ups and downs and stay focused on your goals. With the right guidance, your future is within reach. Contact Will Oaks with Eckhart Financial Group in Altamont, Illinois. Thrivent Financial, 618-483-6167. Game time isn't the only place where smart plays matter. At your local bank, Crossroads Bank, we help you make the winning financial decisions every day. From checking and savings to loans and investments, we've got your game plan covered. Crossroads Bank in Effingham, Illinois, helping you win on and off the field. Contact them today at 217-347-7751. Back to Newton Athletics-EESN here on YouTube. New pitcher on the game here, Austin Ulmer. Senior. Austin Ulmer, I believe, if I can find him again. Austin Ulmer, yeah, senior here, as he'll be doing the pitching duties here in the top of the 7th here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in. Eagles 7 and Shelbyville 5. they got those runs. First inning they got 1 run. Fourth inning they got 4 runs, and that's how it's been here ever since. The Eagles got 1 that last half, and up to bat will be Meinhardt. Inside strike, swinging, and makes it 0-1.
Meinhardt looking for his first appearance on the base path today. He's grounded out to shortstop twice and second base once.
Outside strike looking, 0-2 for Meinhardt. Give Meinhardt the hot spot here tonight. He's been playing third base, had a handful of balls hit to him today.
Yeah, done a great job there over on the hot corner. He's made 4 or 5 pretty good plays.
Nice curveball hanging in there, fouled off. Staying alive here will be Meinhardt. 0-2 from the right side of the dish. Homer's pitch, 0-2, outside, fouled off once more. Staying alive will be Meinhardt once more. Eagles wouldn't hurt to get a couple more under the belt here in this inning.
No, really make you a lot more comfortable here to get a couple more. Cushion your lead a little bit heading into the bottom of the 7th.
0-2, high ball. Meinhardt wanted to chase that one. He liked it. He liked it. Good stop sign on his part.
Yep, fought the urge and won.
1-2 from Ulmer. Curveball, strikeout.
That's a good pitch. Great pitch from Ulmer.
Make that 1 out. Bring up Carson Bartleby, a starting pitcher here tonight. Bart done a fine job through 5. Gave up a few runs there in the 4th. Kind of lost a little bit of stamina, but nonetheless, he's up to bat. Chops one off, foul, out of play. 7-5 here. Eagles lead on the 0-1. 0-1 delivery. Into play. Second baseman fields it, cleans it, and takes it to first. That'll be out number 2 on the put out. They'll bring up number 18, Eli Wolf, up to bat. Eli getting his first chance in the batter's box today.
Yep. Came in that last inning for Dexter Fulton out and left, and he will be filling this 8-hole in the lineup. First pitch, swing it.
Pop that one off out of play. 2 down, 0-1 the count on Wolf. Eli Wolf, that is. Hitting in that number 8 spot for Dexter Fulton on the sub. Ulmer at the mound. 0-1 count. Delivery high. Ball. 1-1. Eli with a good eye on that one, high and out.
It's a good take there from the young lad.
Young sophomore. Pitch, curveball, strike number 2. That was a good pitch there from Ulmer, getting a break on it there.
Ulmer's been dealing with that curveball this inning.
Yes, he's got it going for him here. 1-2 from Ulmer. Strikeout for Eli Wolf. Strikeout.
Quick work of the Eagles that inning with 2 Ks.
2 Ks on the Eagles there. That's the top of the 7th. And Colin, we got the bottom coming up here, and it's been a quick broadcast is what it seems like. Seems like it
hasn't really
been too long.
Maybe we're just used to those marathons like we had last night.
Yes.
I don't know.
It is 6:20 on the time clock. I guess it has been quite the long broadcast. Yeah. But Drake Wolf coming out to the mound for the bottom of 7th, looking for a shutout here in the bottom 7 for Drake Wolf. Newton Eagle Sr. Going to need it from him here on a cold afternoon here from Shelbyville High School. Be back in a moment. When it comes to your money, confidence matters. A financial advisor like Willows can help you navigate the ups and downs and stay focused on your goals. With the right guidance, your future is within reach. Contact Will Oaks with Eckhart Financial Group in Altamont, Illinois. Thrivent Financial, 618-483-6167. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance? At Farley Agency, we take the time to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Stop by, give us a call, and experience service that puts you first. Farley Agency, Newton, Illinois, local service you can trust. Call them at 618-783-4421. Bottom 7th lineup here set to go will be number 2. Will Sturrett here coming up to bat from the right side. Drake Wolf looking to take the side here and put this one away for the Eagles. Eagles 10-1 in the season. Shelbyville 5-2. And Eagles looking to take one here on the road on a long trip up to Shelbyville here today. Wolf from the windup, set to go here. Ball low. Looked good. Dove a little too much off the plate for Wolf there. It was a nice breaking pitch. Just couldn't quite get to hold on enough. 1-0 from Wolf. Strike. A little high strike there down the pipe. On Sturrett. On deck will be Colin Jones. He pitched for a while in the game. 1-1 delivery from Wolf. Outside low. Well, a bad pitch there. Ball 2. 2-1. For Drake Wolf, Newton Eagle Senior at the bump here in the bottom of the 7th. Wolf delivery fouled off. And that'll be a 2-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Eagles looking to shy through here 7-5. Shelbyville's played a lot of close games this season.
Yep.
Ball low.
Right, Shelbyville right where they're used to being right now. Eagles haven't had many close ones. Cumberland, I think, is their only close game.
There was a really close game that I had. It was Effingham and Newton.
Oh, yes. How could I forget?
Ball 4 puts one on. Jones, base on balls. Jones up to the plate. That was Sturrett with the base on balls.
Leadoff walk, just what the doctor ordered for the Shelbyville Rams. See if the Eagles can turn this, get a couple quick outs here in this inning.
Nobody out. Wolf from the stretch. Jones looking to get in scoring position here. Outside, strike 1. Gets that one to go. Drake painting the corner there, doing a fine job.
Jones 1 for 3 on the day with a backwards K and a fly out to center, and then a single.
0-1 delivery on the stretch. He checks, goes. Too much break on that pitch, and the runner holds at first. James picks that one up. 1-1 is the count now. One delivery from Wolf. Looking to get a strike here. High pitch, fouled off. Strike 2. Out of play. A lot of baseballs, a lot of leather over than that crop field behind us here.
Oh, yeah. It's a busy place over there on the other side of Highway 128, now that we've looked it up.
1-2 from Wolf. Fouled off. Staying alive here will be number 4, Colin Jones at the dish. Staying alive as much as he can. He's fouled a few off already here.
Yep, fighting real hard here in the bottom of the 7th. Crunch time.
Wolf looking to get out of here. 1-2, trying to pay off. Hangs that one up. Fly ball center field. Ferguson camped under it. F8 gets that one to go. Out number 1.
Great job by Ferguson tracking that one in the sun.
We are definitely not in the sun, Colin. You might have a little bit of sun on you. I am definitely not in the sun.
Ferguson.
I'm not.
No,
I know Ferguson's in the sun, but I'm not. 1 out. Drake. Wolf at the mound. Runner on 1. 1 out. Delivery. Straight down the pipe and good. You know, you got to get ahead there. You know, the coach give them the handoff to the right here. You got to take, see what you can get. Make sure Wolf can throw you a strike.
Yep.
Here in the bottom 7.
It's a great job by Drake there to get one early.
0-1. Outside, ball 1. Just missed off a couple inches. Couple ball off there. Nice grassy infield here. Nice grass here at Shelbyville. I haven't got to talk about it. Nice little ball field.
Mm-hmm. Take good care of it, it looks like. I love the dirt tunnel.
Makes it 2-1.
Between home and the pitcher's mound. I like that look.
Very nice here at Shelbyville High School. 2-1 is the count. 1 down, 7-5. Eagles lead. Runner on first. Wolf out on the stretch. Strike, and it's going to be third base, second base, 1 out. And out! That's the game. Eagles turn one there.
What an ending.
Wow. 5, 4, 3, double play to end the game. Eagles win this one 7-5 over the Shelbyville Rams. Colin, wow, what a play there from Meinhardt picking that one up.
Yeah, Meinhardt coming 0 for 4 in the day from the plate, but man, he was flashing the leather all day, and he ends the game for the Eagles in grand fashion. And the good guys come away with a big one here in Shelbyville after a great fight from the Rams.
Screaming Eagles get this one here tonight. We're going to take a break, Colin. We'll see if we can get some hits, stats, and a few other things, see if we can total some of that up. Be back in just a moment. Eagles win 7-5 over Shelbyville Rams here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance? At Farley Agency, we take the time to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Stop by, give us a call, and experience service that puts you first. Farley Agency, Newton, Illinois, local service you can trust. Call them at 618-783-4421. Back to the broadcast here, Shelbyville, Illinois. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I know we had a couple hiccups. Sorry about that. We'll try to get something figured out. We had a lot of fun today. Eagles got a win, advancing to 11-1 on the season. Shelbyville to 5-3. Eagles looking to be back in action here soon. Lady Eagles, I believe they were winning over Pana earlier on in the day. Had Pana. Lady Eagles softball, they're having a heck of a season as well this year. Shelbyville going to 5-3 on the season. Newton going to 11-1. Ranked, what did we say, Colin? Ranked number 43 in Illinois now.
Who? The Eagles?
Eagles, yeah.
Yeah, heading into the game.
Got West Vigo Friday at home. We will might try to get that one on the broadcast. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. I will let you guys know. Stay tuned on the EESN Facebook page, YouTube, much more, as well as like, subscribe. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it. So next week for the Eagles, they got Dietrich at home at Mount Carmel on the 16th. And then T-Town on the 28th. So pretty shy schedule here in the next couple of weeks. They played a lot of games, start things off here. And, just a great win by the Eagles here. Bart started things off, was pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Gave up a few in the fourth.
Yeah,
and
four in the fourth really defined the whole game for the Rams. Other than that, didn't have much cooking.
Colin, you got some stats for us?
Yeah, for the Rams, they had 5 total runs on the day, only 7 hits. Eagles staff did a great job. A lot of hits, batsmen. Bart had 4 himself, and I think we had 1 more there. But 8 left on base for the Rams, so they left quite a few ducks on the pond.
Yep.
For the Eagles, a little more efficient. I think they left 6 on the pond, and other than that, 7 runs total. Big performances out of Quincy Fulton, going 1 for 2 with a double and 2 walks, scoring 3 runs. David Ferguson scores another 2 for the Eagles and gets an RBI on a sacrifice fly. He goes 0 for 1 on the day, but with 2 walks and a sack fly.
Yep.
Drake Wolf going 2 for 2 on the day with 2 walks, another big contributor. He scored another one of their runs. So those 3 guys having big days in the field. Gavin Meinhardt having about 6 putouts.
He had a heck of a night. Third of the hot corner.
Game-ending double play. Also recording hits. Reed Tharp, Carson Bartholomew, all having decent days at the plate.
Yep, great day for the Eagles here. Bart pitching a heck of a game. Drake with a huge relief.
Yep.
Shelbyville put up a good fight. They had some They had some great pitching.
Eagles came out firing. They could have laid down. It was 5-1 in a hurry. We just sat down, just got started, and it was a pretty big deficit, and they fought right back into it.
Yep.
Made them sweat. Made them earn it.
Colin, it's going to do it for us here. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah,
Thanks to you guys for tuning in here today. Had a fun time. Sorry about the issues we had a little bit. We'll try to figure that out going down the road. Maybe we can have a broadcast by the end of the week or at least next week, see how all of our work schedules goes, because we sadly we have to have other jobs.
This doesn't pay good enough.
Nonetheless, Colin Harris, anything else to add?
That is it. A great game for the fellas, and keep it rolling. That's 11 in a row.
That's 11 in a row for us. Braden Wise here with Eagle Eye Sports Network. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, and much, much more. We cannot thank you guys enough. Newton Athletics-EESN here on live on YouTube. Eagles win 7-5. Thanks for watching.